Hey, it's Copper Carver, and today we're checking out the Y&O Aroma Steamer. So I know my channel is focused a lot on RGB gaming lights, but honestly, in my mind, I consider my channel like what is good for your game room, what is good for your hobbies, what is good for just being home. And my home is my RGB lights, my gaming room, and things like that. But whenever I'm in here, I need things to be clean. I need things to smell good. I need to breathe well. That's also why I kind of focus on air purifiers and diffusers and steamers and things like that, because to me, breathing well helps me game well. And I know that's kind of funny, but it kind of started off with my Govee diffuser, and then other companies reached out to me. This company has reached out to me before, and they have amazing products. And this is a steamer slash diffuser slash aromatherapy device that honestly kind of looks like a science project, and that's why it caught my attention. A mix between a science project, but yet like homey and wood grained. So essentially this is a steamer, a diffuser, that is just way cleaner. It's supposed to be better for you, just in the way that it essentially burns, I guess. But you know what, let's go ahead and open this up so y'all can see what I mean. So what I do know is this sells for about $150. However, on Amazon, there's already a $35 off coupon. Plus, I want to say, if you use my link that I'll provide, it should be 5% off if you go to the website. But of course, right on top, we have a manual. Here's a little sneak peek of what it looks like. Crazy, huh? So, and then on top, right here, oh my gosh, I haven't seen this many jars since a science project. So here is one glass jar. Is that glass or is that plastic? It's kind of hard to tell. From what I understand, water goes in here. So I'm gonna set this right here. And then right here, oh my goodness, let's see if I can get this out. This one is a two-parter right here and right here. From what I understand, this goes on top right here. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. And you put water in here and a couple drops of the diffuser oil, the fragrance oil that you want to use. Is it like that or this? Probably that. I had it upside down. And then right here is the actual device itself. Beautiful. Looks like wood grain, but it's plastic. Oh man, look at this. So from what I understand, this goes right here, and this will go right here. Look at that, isn't that neat looking? And then there's a knob for the different modes. I want to say one is waterless and one is something else. So one of the knobs is aroma mode and the other one is humidity mode. So I guess if you want to use it just for like your smelling good, your essential oils, but then as one is specifically just water for humidity. So that's really nice. This can hold 1.6 liters. I know a lot of diffusers, some of the issues are they're pretty small, so you have to refill them quite a bit. So the fact that this is so big, that's nice. There is a light for water shortage, but honestly, you can just use your eyes and see if there's a shortage to it. Apparently, it's really easy to clean this, where you just kind of take it apart like I did. And there is a plate kind of on the inside of this where they say that you actually can clean it. So there's the inside of this. So that is nice. That's really light too. It's light, but still feels nice. On the bottom, there is a kind of slip resistant pad. So you can put it down and it'll stay there. So that is nice. Wow. You know what? Let's go ahead and try putting this together, and I'll kind of read out some other facts that I learned while doing this. Oh, so you actually twist it in there? So that's nice. Also, apparently this is good enough for a 350 square foot room, which is a great size. So that is awesome. Also, the noise level is supposed to be extremely low, especially if you use this next to your bed while you go to sleep, especially for the humidifier. But I'll record some of the audio for that so y'all can hear how low it is. But you know what, let's go ahead and plug it in. We'll put in the water and everything like that. Okay, so normally I would fill the water up in a sink, but so y'all can see it, I want to do this right here. So apparently you should just be able to twist this off. I'm going to put some water in here. Now, I was reading the instructions and they do advise putting in the fragrance oil before you turn it on. That way, as soon as it hits, it doesn't burn. So that honestly makes sense. I'll admit, I'm still having a little bit of a hard time understanding how it's supposed to be cleaner, but I think I see what it is. But let me just put this in here real quick first. Okay. So now I think what I'm supposed to do is, oh wow, okay. So if y'all can see this, there's a little bit of water that's going at the bottom of the plate right here. So that must be the water that heats up. So now I'm gonna put a couple drops on the edge, from what I understand. So I'm gonna do that. And then I'm gonna plug this in real quick. Now this does require a 3-prong plug. So make sure you have an extension cord that can handle that. Okay, supposedly it is on, which in the manual, I think it says it takes 2 to 4 minutes to heat up. So let's see if it actually does that. Okay, so I think I finally understand what it means by cleaner and more pure. Is most diffusers, you mix the water and the diffuser together. So whenever that is coming out, I guess you are technically breathing that in at times. You're breathing in those oils. You're breathing in that mixture, which surely can't be that healthy for you. I'm sure a lot of companies look and they've tried to figure out, how to fix that. But essentially what this does is, since the oils are on the ring, it heats up the smell. It heats it up, and then with the just water steam coming out, I guess it brings the smell and amplifies the smell to go around the room more. And so you're essentially, for the most part, only breathing in water vapor, and the smell just happens to kind of be with it and be around it. Which I guess you could still say there's a bit of it still in there, but this is better than that, like pure breathing in water mixed with fragrance oil. Yeah, it smells nice. I can definitely tell you that in doing this, the smell is definitely not as strong. But I guess that's a caveat of coming with the healthier view of this. So that does make sense. However, at the same time, this has been running for the 4 to 5 minutes. And maybe if I were to have poured more in here, it's probably stronger, which that's the same with any fragrance oil. The more you pour in, the stronger it is. But I can definitely smell it. This is such a neat little contraption. But it makes sense. It makes sense what they're going for. It makes sense what they're doing with how this is a healthier option for a diffuser. And then if you also want to use it as a humidifier, that's totally an option. But yeah, guys, this is nice. Like I said, I'm going to leave a link in the description. This is cool. This is awesome. This smells nice. Please like, share, and subscribe.